Testing 1, 2.
They're all being used. But you know what? They can share. They're not going to talk much. They're not going to talk at all. Yep.
So you hope, right?
Yeah.
How are you? Hey, Alex.
Hey, Mr. Deputy Mayor. Good to see you today, sir.
What's going on, Dave?
Oh, not too much.
How you doing, brother?
What's happening?
What's the word?
You know.
What's the price?
Really nice.
What's the price? 20 twice.
Twice, yeah, right.
Remember, you forgot, man.
Yeah.
You forgot. You forgot.
I'll let you know that I was still downstairs, but I was on the phone calling about wanting to buy a house at the auction. I couldn't get her off the phone. Yeah. I guess one of her friends told her that you could get a house for $1. Right. That's what she said. She said, well, I have like $5,000. I think I could get a house and fix it up. And I'm like,
It's too late. It's too late. Don't be jumping with your
You want to sit over here, John, or pretend you work with us?
I am on the city payroll, so.
Good stuff. Were you here for speak to council? here for some.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Good evening and welcome to this meeting of the Rochester City Council. The meeting will come to order and the clerk will call the roll.
Councilmember Clifford.
Here.
Councilmember Evans.
Present.
Councilmember Gruber.
Here.
Councilmember Lightfoot.
Present, ma'am.
Councilmember Ortiz. Councilmember Patterson. Here. Councilmember Spall.
Here.
Vice President McFadden.
Here.
President Scott.
Here. I'd like to ask council to rise for a moment of silence and that we remember Father Tracy and Flo Trippi. Councilmember Spall, would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance
We'll now move to the retirement recognition ceremonies. Would David Rivera come to the podium along with Councilmember Evans and Deputy Mayor Alexander and Commissioner Jones?
Thank you, Madam President. Tonight we want to recognize David Rivera. David Rivera started working for the City of Rochester Water Bureau in July of 1997 as a temporary water distribution trainee. In July of 1998, he became a permanent city employee. Over his career, he held the titles of water distribution trainee, water distribution technician, and meter reader. David ended his career as a water maintenance worker, construction. True to his military background, David arrived at work very early and was dressed ready to go at 7 a.m., awaiting his orders. His diligence and commitment to completing each and every task assigned to him was truly a sight to see. David is a resident of Charlotte neighborhood and can now spend more time on his hobbies, as he is an avid cyclist and exercise enthusiast. We wish him many years of an enjoyable retirement. Let's give David a round of applause. David, on behalf of the people of the City of Rochester, we'd like to present you with this retirement plaque and thank you for your years of service to this community. You want to say a few things? Please.
I'd just like to give the City of Rochester, I'd like to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve for the City of Rochester. Thank you.
Thank you for your service to the city and the citizens of Rochester.
Thank you very much. Is
John Corbelli come to the podium along with Councilmember Lightfoot, Deputy Mayor Alexander is there already, and Chief Simonelli.
Thank you. Captain Corbelli proudly served the city of Rochester in the police department over 32 years. He retired in June as a captain of the Clinton Section, 2nd Platoon. He made a profound difference in the community through his daily encounters with the public, handling incidents efficiently and effectively. With his extensive knowledge, outstanding communication skills, friendly and helpful attitude, he was recognized by many. Captain Corbelli started in the tactical section, but worked in almost every section of the city. In addition to section assignments, he worked in office of the chief under several chiefs and earned several recognitions. These include chief letters, letters of recognition, Distinguished Service Award, Excellent Police Service Award, Unit Commendation Award, Safe Driving, and service certificates. His community involvement included volunteering for PAL engagements events. Captain Corbelli had received numerous letters of appreciation from the community, citizens, and other law enforcement agencies across the region, praising him for his professionalism, thoroughness, knowledge, and excellent work follow-up. Captain Corbelli devoted his life to protecting the lives of others. On behalf of the city and the innumerable residents whose lives he've touched throughout the 32 years, thank you, Captain Corbelli, and congratulations, and we wish you a healthy and safe retirement. Thank you.
I stand here humbled after 40 years of service to the County of Monroe and the City of Rochester. One of the most notable things for me standing here tonight is that my father, an immigrant in 1961, was also an employee of the City of Rochester and worked for the Department of Environmental Services. And I stand here many years later with a sense of pride and honor to serve this great city of Rochester, and I move on to the future of my life after dedicating much of my life to this city. But I am honored to stand here in front of all of you as citizens of this city who have served for so long, and I leave you with great salute.
Thank you for your service to the city and the citizens of Rochester, Captain. Would Ramirez Mella please come to the podium, along with Councilmember Lightfoot and County Legislator LaShae Harris. Deputy Mayor.
Thank you. Thank you. Rhaenyra Mella. Rhaenyra Mella is a second-year EMT student with the Career Pathways of Public Safety Programs, a partnership with the Rochester City School District and the City of Rochester and American Medical Response. Rhaenyra was nominated for the Youth Provider of the Year recognition by County Legislator LaShae Harris. Rhaenyra began the program in her junior year of high school and will receive her certification in her senior year. She is at the top of her EME class and is on high honor roll at Monroe High School, where she has been chosen by her peers to be class captain. Rhaenyra is an honest student who has demonstrated dedication, consistency, integrity, compassion, and leadership skills as an EMT student. She has enlisted in the United States Army to further her medical training and career endeavors. In recognition of all your hard work and leadership, the mayor would like to present you with this special mayoral recognition on this 21st day of August 2018. And let me just read a couple of things here. Congratulations on being named New York State Youth Provider of the Year, announced by the New York State Department of Health. Your award is well-deserved recognition of your successful journey towards a career in medical field. You successfully completed 2 years with the Career Pathways to Public Safety Program, leading to certification as an EMT, a program in partnership with the City of Rochester School District, and AMR. You have been a model student in your in your EMT program, and also on the high honor roll at Monroe High School, as well as a top athlete. Again, thank you, Ramirez, for your hard work, and we're so proud of you as a young person in this community. Let's give her a round of applause.
On behalf of the Career Pathways to Public Safety Program, a program that's a partnership with the City of Rochester, City School District, I'm honored to have Ramirez here today. I also have with me an instructor for the program, Ms. Tangela Thompson, who's back there. I want her to stand up because she's also a part of the growth of Ramirez and other students that we have taught in this program. So we're hoping to have a good class this year. Just please keep supporting the students, and we need more women and young people like Ramirez in the careers of public safety. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you. Congratulations, Ramirez. Next, we have the approval of the minutes by Vice President McFadden.
Resolved that the minutes of the regular meeting of July 24, 2018 be approved as published in the official sheets of the proceedings.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0.
The following documents are hereby directed to be received and filed. The mayor submits the following: administrative cancellation or refund of erroneous taxes and charges, July 2018. Quarterly report, professional service agreements, June 2018. Delinquent receivables, June 2018. The council submit disclosure of interest forms from President Scott on introductory number 294, from Councilmember Gruber on introductory number 294, from Councilmember Lightfoot on introductory number 311, and from Councilmember Spall on introductory number 288 and introductory number 293.
It's time for the presentation and reference of petitions and any other communications. Are there any petitions?
President Scott, I have a petition with 32 signatures expressing concern about the proposed sale on parcel 7 of the inner loop.
Thank you. Thank you. The petition will be received and filed. Now let's move to reports of standing committees and action thereon. Vice President McFadden, the Finance Committee report, please.
Madam President, members of the council, the Finance Committee recommends for adoption the following entitled legislation. Introductory item number 286, amending the municipal code with respect to parking fees. Introductory item number 288, amending the 2018-19 budget of the library and accepting funds for library facility improvements and programs. Introductory item number 289, authorizing a lease agreement with the State University of New York College at Brockport, Rochester Educational Opportunity Center. Introductory item number 290, authorizing the cancellation or refund of erroneous taxes and charges. Introductory item number 291, authorizing agreement to administer general liability insurance program. Introductory item number 315, local law amending the Code of Ethics. Introductory item number 316, authorizing agreements for council member designations to support various community programs and neighborhood groups. And introductory item number 317, authorizing a mandatory lease agreement and a new sublease for an additional office space located at 200 East Main Street. This report was respectfully submitted by Councilmember Molly Clifford, Councilmember Malik Evans, Councilmember Michael Patterson, Council President Loretta Scott, and myself, Council Vice President Adam McFadden.
Thank you, Vice President McFadden. That report will be received, filed, and published, and we'll proceed with the vote. Introductory number 286, legislation amending the municipal code with respect to parking fees. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay.
Nay.
Motion carries 7-1. Introductory number 288, a budget amendment for the Rochester Public Library. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 289, legislation for a lease agreement with SUNY Brockport for the Rochester Educational Opportunity Center. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 290, legislation for the cancellation or refund of erroneous taxes and charges. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 291, legislation for an agreement with USI Insurance Services for the administration of the General Liability Insurance Program. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 315, a local law amending the Code of Ethics. This requires a roll call.
Councilmember Clifford?
Yes.
Councilmember Evans?
Yes.
Councilmember Gruber?
Yes.
Councilmember Lightfoot?
Yes.
Councilmember Ortiz? Councilmember Patterson?
Yes.
Councilmember Spall?
Yes.
Vice President McFadden?
C.
President Scott?
Yes. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 316, legislation for agreements for council member designations. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 317, legislation for amending a lease agreement and a new sublease agreement at 200 East Main Street. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Councilmember Patterson, the Neighborhood and Business Development Committee report, please.
To the council, the Neighborhood and Business Development Committee recommends for adoption the following entitled legislation. Introductory number 287, local law amending the affordable housing policy. Introductory number 292, authorizing the sale of real estate. Introductory number 293, also authorizing Seneca Building Partners, LLC, to assume the obligations of the Seneca Building Reconstruction Loan authorized by ordinances number 2011-391, 2012-8, and 2014-82, and authorizing the mayor to enter into an agreement with the current owner to pay the city back for the reconstruction grants authorized by ordinances number 2011-392 and 2012-56. Introductory number 294, authorizing agreements for the 2018-2019 Street Liaisons Program. Introductory number 295, appropriating funds for quadrant support. Introductory number 296, authorizing appropriation for business association support. Introductory number 190, amending Chapter 120 of the Municipal Code, the zoning code with regard to official neighborhood contacts as amended. This report is respectfully submitted by Willie J. Lightfoot, Councilmember Jacqueline Ortiz, Council Vice President Adam C. McFadden, Council President Loretta C. Scott, and myself, Michael A. Patterson.
Thank you, Councilmember Patterson. That report will be received, filed, and published, and we'll proceed with the vote. Introductory number 190 as amended, legislation amending Chapter 120 of the zoning code with regard to official neighborhood contacts. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 287, a local law amending the affordable housing policy. This requires a roll call.
Councilmember Clifford?
Yes.
Councilmember Evans?
Yes.
Councilmember Gruber?
Yes.
Councilmember Lightfoot?
Yes.
Councilmember Ortiz? Councilmember Patterson?
Yes.
Councilmember Spall?
Yes.
Vice President McFadden?
C.
President Scott?
Yes. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 292, legislation for the sale of 14 properties. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 293, legislation authorizing the assumption and subordination of a city loan by Seneca Building Partners, LLC, and an agreement with Seneca Building of Monroe County, LLC, to repay city construction grants. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 294, legislation for the 2018-19 Street Liaison Programs agreements. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay.
I'll have to abstain.
Motion carries 7-0-1. Introductory number 295, legislation appropriating funds for quadrant support. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 296, legislation appropriating funds for business association support. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Councilmember Evans, the Parks and Public Works Committee report, please.
Thank you, Madam President, and to members of the council. The Parks and Public Works Committee recommends for adoption the following entitled legislation. Introductory number 297, authorizing an agreement and appropriating funds for the installation of electric vehicle and charging infrastructure. Introductory number 299, appropriating funds and authorizing the agreement for the Elmwood Avenue / College Town cycle track project. Introductory number 300, a bond ordinance of the City of Rochester, New York, authorizing the issuance of $720,000 in bonds of said city to finance the construction and construction inspection services related to the Elmwood Avenue College Town cycle track project. Introductory number 301, authorizing an amendatory agreement for the Gardner Firehouse upgrades. Introductory number 302, a bond ordinance of the City of Rochester, New York, authorizing the issuance of $398,000 in bonds of said city to finance cost of the 2018 Gardner Firehouse renovation project. Introductory number 303, amending ordinance number 2017-186. And introductory number 304, authorizing the sale of easement for the Mortimer Street Bus Shelter relocation project. The Parks and Public Works Committee recommends for consideration the following entitled legislation. Introductory number 298, amending the official map by memorializing College Avenue as Gary Stern Way. This report was respectfully submitted by Councilmember Mitch Gruber, Councilmember Elaine M. Spall, Council Vice President Adam C. McFadden, Council President Loretta C. Scott, and myself, Malik Evans.
Thank you, Councilmember Evans. That report will be received, filed, and published, and we'll proceed with the vote. Introductory number 297, legislation accepting grant funds for the installation of electric vehicle charging infrastructure. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 298, legislation for an official map amendment memorializing College Avenue as Gary Stern Way. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 299, legislation authorizing an agreement for the Elmwood Avenue College Town cycle track project. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 300, a bond ordinance to fund the Elmwood Avenue College Town cycle track project. This requires a roll call.
Councilmember Clifford?
Yes.
Councilmember Evans?
Yes.
Councilmember Gruber?
Yes.
Councilmember Lightfoot?
Yes.
Councilmember Ortiz? Councilmember Patterson?
Yes.
Councilmember Spall?
Yes.
Vice President McFadden?
C.
President Scott?
Yes, motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 301, legislation authorizing an amendatory agreement for the Gardner Firehouse upgrades. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 302, a bond ordinance to fund the Gardner Firehouse upgrades. This requires a roll call.
Councilmember Clifford?
Yes.
Councilmember Evans?
Yes.
Councilmember Gruber?
Yes.
Councilmember Lightfoot?
Yes.
Councilmember Ortiz? Councilmember Patterson?
Yes.
Councilmember Spall?
Yes.
Vice President McFadden?
C.
President Scott?
Yes. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 303, legislation amending ordinance number 2017-186 for the work related to the milling and resurfacing of certain streets related to the Market View Heights project. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 304, legislation for the sale of easements for the Mortimer Street Bus Shelter relocation project. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Councilmember Lightfoot, the Public Safety, Youth, and Recreation Committee report, please.
Thank you, Madam President, and to the honorable members of council. The Public Safety, Youth, and Recreation Committee recommends for adoption the following entitled legislation. Introduction number 305, authorizing a grant agreement with the County of Monroe for the Tobacco Compliance Grant Program. Introduction number 306, amending the 2018-19 budget for increasing the appropriations for the Rochester Police Department to carry over unspent grant funds. Introduction number 307, authorizing a grant agreement with the New York State Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services. Introduction number 308, amending ordinance number 2017-400. Introduction number 309, authorizing agreement for motor vehicle accident records management. Introduction number 310, amending the 2018 Police Department budget and appropriating federal forfeiture funds to acquire seized vehicles. Introduction number 311, appropriating funds and authorizing an agreement with Rochester Area Crime Stoppers Incorporated. Introduction number 312, authorizing a grant agreement with the County of Monroe for funding youth recreation and development programs. Respectfully submitted by Councilmember Mitch Gruber, Councilwoman Jacqueline Ortiz, Vice President of Council Adam C. McFadden, President Loretta C. Scott, and myself, Willie J. Lightfoot.
Thank you, Councilmember Lightfoot. That report will be received, filed, and published, and we'll proceed with the vote. Introduction number 305, legislation for the Tobacco Compliance Grant. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introduction number 306, legislation amending the Police Department budget to carry over unspent grant funds. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 307, legislation for the Enforcement Terrorism Prevention Program grant. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 308, legislation amending ordinance 2017-400, legislation relating to the COPS Community Policing Development Micro Grant. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 309, legislation for an agreement with LexisNexis Claims Solutions for motor vehicle accident records management. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 310. I'd ask you to come to order or leave the chamber. Council, the meeting is adjourned. It's adjourned. Adjourned.
I'm a new guy, man. Just trying.
That would have been cool.
So now, right. They don't see you coming. You the chair though, so is the chair not But there's election next cycle, so I mean, people looking at patterns. What that mean to me? You know what I mean? So I mean, there's elections next cycle. Election what? So what that mean? What that mean to me? I mean, do y'all job. Don't threaten me like you. We got all these plumbers up here. We can't get a PEB with all these plumbers up here. Well, we've been saying that. We've been telling our people. Ooh, give me some stuff. We've been saying that since civil rights movement. Give me some Why you coming at me, homie? I've been on the job for 8 months. Okay. So come at somebody who's been here for years. You feel me? How about that? Well, don't ever threaten me, Playboy. I didn't threaten you. That you did. You said voting time is coming up. What does that mean to me? That don't mean nothing to me.
Come on, guys.
Okay. Well,
Come talk to me. Come talk to me.
You got the wrong one.
Come talk to me.
You got the wrong one.
Come talk to me. Come on. Come talk to me. Come talk to me.
You got the wrong one. Don't ever
I'm
step
not
to me
scared.
like that.
Come talk to me. I mean, like,
I know you. I respect you.
come over here. Come over.
Adam.
He's cool. He's cool.
Oh, you calm down, you moved over here.
Who's coming up to me? I just said
This Friday, call and ask for city council for Williams.
because they know that we'll do something.
That's not true. They're already
Listen, Mitch.
Yeah.
I know.
They're like Frank.
I know. I'm not running from no bat.
See how you just de-escalate things. So we just escalate closer.
Okay.
Well, I can't get it.
Bill, it's the old building. They got. Mitch. Hazel. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Just call the change of order. Just call it to order.
Please take your seats, ladies and gentlemen.
We will reconvene the meeting at this time. The clerk will call, I think we really have to call the roll again, right, to start over.
Councilmember Clifford?
Here.
Councilmember Evans? Present. Councilmember Gruber?
Here.
Councilmember Lightfoot?
Present.
Councilmember Ortiz? Councilmember Patterson. Here. Councilmember Spall. Here. Vice President McFadden.
Here.
President Scott.
Here. We will resume consideration of the Public Safety, Youth and Recreation Committee report, introductory number 310. Legislation amending the police department budget and appropriating federal forfeiture funds to acquire seized vehicles. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 311, legislation appropriating federal forfeiture funds for Crime Stoppers. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay.
I need to abstain from this one, Honorable President.
Motion carries 701. Introductory number 312, legislation for a grant agreement with Monroe County for funding youth recreation and development programming. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Councilmember Spall, the Arts and Culture Committee report, please.
Thank you, President Scott. To the Council, the Arts and Cultural Committee recommends for adoption the following entitled legislation. I'm choking on a Snickers, but I'm okay. Snickers with almonds, or almonds, yeah. Introductory number 313, authorizing the receipt and use of funds for the 2018 Clarissa Street reunion. Introductory number 314, authorizing an agreement for the Rock Holiday Village event. Respectfully submitted, Councilwoman Molly Clifford, Councilmember Michael A. Patterson, Vice President Adam C. McFadden, Loretta C. Scott, our President, and myself, Elaine M. Spall.
Thank you, Councilmember Spall. That report will be received, filed, and published, and we'll proceed with the vote. Introductory number 313, legislation for the Clarissa Street reunion. All in favor, please say aye.
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 All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Introductory number 314, legislation for the Rock Holiday Village event. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Before we move to miscellaneous business, let us adjourn and convene the meeting of the Urban Renewal Agency. This meeting is adjourned. The meeting will come to order, and the clerk will call the roll.
Agent Clifford.
Here.
Agent Evans.
Present.
Agent Gruber.
Here.
Agent Lightfoot.
Present, ma'am.
Agent Ortiz. Agent Patterson.
Indeed.
Agent Spall.
Agent Spall in the House.
Agent Vice President McFadden.
In the building.
Agent President Scott.
Here. Reports of standing committees and actions thereon. Agent Patterson, the Neighborhood and Business Development Committee report, please.
To the Council, the Rochester Urban Renewal Agency's Neighborhood and Business Development Committee recommends for adoption the following entitled legislation. Introductory number URA 5, resolution appropriating funds for clearing vegetation overgrowth adjoining the Brooks Landing Public Promenade and Gathering Space. This is respectfully submitted by Council Members Lightfoot, Council Member Ortiz, Council Member Vice President McFadden, Council President Scott, and myself, Council Member Michael Patterson, or agent as the case may be, whatever we are today.
Thank you, Agent Patterson. That report will be received, filed, and published, and we'll proceed with the vote. Introductory number URA 5, legislation for contractual services related to the Brooks Landing Urban Renewal District. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Motion carries 8-0. Is there any miscellaneous business to come before the Urban Renewal Agency or the City Council? Deputy Mayor Alexander? Oh, never mind. If not, this meeting is adjourned. You gonna get me for that.
It don't matter now.